the research facility, Claire ran into Annette, Claire Redfield, Chris's sister, Umbrella researcher Sherry's mother. She gives Claire a full account of the cause leading to the outbreak in Raccoon City. The G monster, or C, I still can't quite tell, I think it's G, that was in the sewers was really her husband, William, after he injected himself with an experimental virus called the G virus. The outbreak of the T virus sparked a battle for control of the new G virus between William and Umbrella. Leon had made his way to a different part of the research facility and was attacked by a tyrant. During the fight, he leapt into danger and saved Ada from certain death. They continued through the facility together, and a bond began to form between them. Ada finally revealed the truth to Leon that she was actually a spy, sent in to steal the G virus. While Leon was with Ada, Claire was still with Annette, and G had appeared suddenly in front of the pair, cutting Annette down. She entrusts the instructions on producing the G virus vaccine to Claire shortly before dying. Sherry had become infected with the virus, and Claire hurried to produce the vaccine. Can Claire and Leon reunite and escape the disaster? What will become of the infected Sherry? Find out on the next episode of What the Heck? Resident Evil 3 Digest 1. It was 1998, and signs of the coming fall were in the air of Raccoon City. Jill remained in the city to investigate Umbrella, but did not realize the situation had become so dire. Upon realizing the extent of the danger, she decided to escape. The virus had rapidly spread, and much of the town's population had already turned into zombies. Umbrella sent in the UBCS under the guise of evacuating the survivors. One of them was the mercenary Carlos Oliveira. Jill and Carlos began to work together to try to escape the hell on Earth Raccoon City had become. A black-coated monster stood between them and their freedom. Nemesis, or the Pursuer, whatever, was intent on wiping out every last member of STARS. Nemesis had already made short work of Brad and continued to track Jill down to accomplish his mission objectives. The tenacious Nemesis was cutting down one UBCS soldier after another. Of course, the betrayer was also responsible for many of the UBCS's losses. This betrayer was Nikolai Genov, a member of the internal espionage group within Umbrella with special orders. He was planning to take backfield combat data from the city to Umbrella while betraying members of the UBCS for money. That is when Carlos Oliveira decided delivered the startling news. In a matter of hours, a missile that had been launched would annihilate all traces of Raccoon City. There was not much time left, and the Nemesis mutated to a more powerful form with each attack. Despite the desperation of the situation, Nikolai was only interested in the bounty placed on Jill's head. In the meantime, Jill and Carlos continued to look for a means of escaping the ill-fated town. The Barry Burton Profile. A member of STARS Alpha Team, he used to serve in the same military unit with Chris and employs his expert knowledge in firearms to adjust and supply the guns for the group. He is good-natured and compassionate, with a strong sense of duty. He deeply loves his wife Kathy and two daughters, Noira and Polly. After escaping from the mansion, he took his family to Canada and returned alone to Raccoon City to rescue his friends and former comrade from STARS. RPD notes. The Raccoon City Police Department, led by Chief Brian Irons. Brian is deeply connected to Umbrella, who had been working with him behind the scenes. RPD includes special unit STARS and is outfitted with far more technology than appropriate for such a small city, thanks to generous donations from Umbrella. I hate my sinuses! The police station itself was also filled with expensive art pieces and resembled a museum more than a station. The brave officers of the RPD did what they could for the citizens of Raccoon City in the face of the spreading T-virus. But with their chief gone mad and giving them confusing orders, they could not pull it together and were eventually wiped out despite having some of the nation's finest. Brian Irons. The chief of police for the RPD, he maintains his facade of being a warm-hearted police chief, but was accepting bribes from Umbrella to turn a blind eye to their many illegal activities in the city. When members of the STARS returned with reports of the mansion incident, he intentionally blocked all further attempts at and visit the matter, investigating. His dark side is not his recent phenomenon. A little-known fact about his past is that he was twice accused of domestic violence against his wife during his college years, and he avoided incarceration by agreeing to undertake psychiatric evaluation. During the events in Raccoon City, his unstable nature began to rear its ugly head again. He locked down a police station to make sure all his subordinates went down with him, and even made a personal trophy of the mayor's dead daughter. Ew, that's sick, man. Ada Wong. A woman shrouded in mystery. She tells Leon that she has come to Raccoon City looking for her lover, but she has no lover. She is actually a spy who has come to retrieve a sample of the G-Virus. She has undergone rigorous special training in firearms and acrobatics, making her a real ninja, a pro. Ada is always calm and collected even in the most extreme circumstances. She is cold and mysterious, but can show a feminine side from time to time. Whenever she truly cares about anyone else or is just using her charms to manipulate people is never clear. Who is the real Ada Wong? Nobody knows. And that's enough for reading. Umbrella's End will continue after my break. Alright, I'm back. Umbrella's End, Part 1. Chris or Jill? Chris, of course. Submachine gun, HP, I have 240 4 shots for that. Yeah, that's got the most ammo on it. Probably won't last me very long, though. Let's go for it. Gosh, the static is annoying.
Umbrella's stock plummeted with government inquiries into their involvement in the Raccoon City incident.
Really?
Before long, they were able to redirect responsibility for the incident.
Responsibility?
The blame was cleverly shifted to the American government. Umbrella had strong ties and deep pockets. Thus, they were able to drag out the legal proceedings.
Drag?
Over time, it appeared that all evidence of Umbrella's involvement had vanished with the missile touchdown. How convenient for them. Though fortune has a way of turning when you least expect it. It was the year 2003. Umbrella had a base of operations in Russia, where they were working on a new BOW. They were preparing to arm the unstable regions of the world with their bioweaponry. Chris and Jill had joined a regional biohazard containment unit and had heard rumors about this nightmarish facility. They recklessly plunged in to shut it down. They have no idea of the awesome and terrible power that awaits them with the new BOW, Talos.
You know, honestly though, I thought...
BOW, straight ahead. Stay on guard.
thought Chris was over at, crud, can't remember what, Africa. You want a piece of me? You got a good piece of me. Alright, moving on. Shot through that heart. Yes, okay, there are people along the fence. Big whoop. Reload. What are we going to encounter next?
Enemy sighted.
Where?
Go.
Alright. Crimson Head. Russian Crimson Heads. That's not nice. Dang. This automatic pistol has a big kick.